Have you ever found yourself caught in a relationship that felt like a secret dance? A dance where the steps were intimate, yet the rhythm was uncertain, where the connection was undeniable, but the label remained elusive. This, my friends, is the gray zone of situationships, a phenomenon increasingly prevalent in the gay community. Imagine this: two souls meeting at a crowded bar, their eyes locking across the room. The initial spark leads to late-night talks, shared laughter, and an undeniable physical connection. They fall into a comfortable routine, spending weekends together, sharing meals, and even meeting each other's friends. Yet, the question of what are we hangs in the air, unspoken and unanswered. This is the crux of the situationship, a relationship that exists in the ambiguous space between friendship and commitment, intimacy and detachment. It's a dance many of us know well, a dance that can be both exhilarating and utterly confusing. This essay delves into the complex dynamics of gay situationships, exploring their allure, their pitfalls, and most importantly, how to navigate them with clarity and courage. Before we dive deeper, let's define what we mean by situationship. It's not quite a relationship, not merely a friendship, but something in between. Imagine a Venn diagram. Situationships occupy that overlapping space where intimacy and emotional connection meet a lack of labels and commitment. They are characterized by a distinct absence of defined terms, a deliberate avoidance of the relationship talk. The lines are blurred. Physical intimacy might be present, even passionate, but without the traditional markers of a committed relationship. There's a sense of going with the flow, an unspoken agreement to enjoy the present without the pressure of defining the future. While situationships are not exclusive to the gay community, they seem particularly prevalent within it. This prevalence can be attributed to a complex interplay of societal norms, cultural expectations, and the evolving understanding of love and relationships within the LGBTQ+ community. The fear of stigma, the pressure to conform, and the lingering effects of historical marginalization all contribute to the complex dynamics of gay relationships, making situationships both a refuge and a challenge. The ambiguity inherent in situationships can be both alluring and anxiety-provoking. It offers a sense of freedom, a way to experience intimacy without the weight of societal expectations. Yet this freedom often comes at a cost, leaving individuals grappling with uncertainty, emotional vulnerability, and the constant negotiation of undefined boundaries. Why are situationships so common in the gay community? The answer is multifaceted, rooted in both societal and psychological factors. For many gay men, particularly those who have faced discrimination or rejection due to their sexuality, situationships can feel like a safer alternative to traditional relationships. The fear of judgment, both from within and outside the community, can be a powerful deterrent. Situationships offer a veil of secrecy, a way to experience intimacy without the pressure of public scrutiny or the potential pain of familial disapproval. This is particularly relevant for individuals who are not yet out or comfortable with their sexuality. Furthermore, the gay community, while becoming increasingly visible and accepted, still navigates a world where heteronormative relationship models often dominate. This can lead to a sense of pressure to conform, to fit into a mold that doesn't necessarily resonate with individual experiences or desires. Situationships in this context offer a way to explore connection outside the confines of traditional expectations. This is not to say that all gay men seek situationships or that traditional relationships are absent from the community. However, the prevalence of situationships highlights the unique challenges and anxieties faced by many gay men as they navigate love, intimacy, and commitment in a world still grappling with full acceptance. It's a reminder that the journey towards love and connection is rarely linear, often marked by detours and unexpected stops along the way. Beyond the societal influences, there are also individual motivations driving people, particularly gay men, into situationships. One significant factor is the fear of commitment. The prospect of vulnerability, of opening oneself up to another person fully, can be daunting. Situationships provide a buffer zone, a way to experience intimacy without the perceived risks of full emotional exposure. This fear of commitment can stem from various sources, such as past relationship trauma, a fear of rejection, or even a simple desire to avoid the perceived burdens of a traditional relationship. Another contributing factor is the grass is always greener syndrome. In an age of dating apps and limitless options, it's easy to fall into the trap of constantly seeking the next best thing. This can lead to a fear of missing out, a reluctance to settle down for fear of limiting one's options. This pursuit of novelty can be intoxicating, but it can also be a recipe for emotional dissatisfaction. The constant pursuit of the ideal partner can prevent us from appreciating the connections we already have, leading to a cycle of superficial interactions and unfulfilled longings. It's important to recognize that no relationship, no matter how seemingly perfect, is without its challenges.